Lieutenant Drebin, police squad.
Oh, I remember you, Drebin. What do you want?
I want to ask you some questions. You familiar with that face?
I don't know. My memory ain't so great.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this will refresh your memory.
I don't know. It's still kind of hazy.
How about this?
Yeah, I remember him. I used to see him around. Why do you want to know?
I can't tell you that.
Well, maybe this'll help.
I really don't think I should.
Yeah, you still don't think so?
All right, his name is Nordberg. He's a cop.
He was no cop. He was dealing H.
What?
I'm telling you, he was dirty.
Oh, you sniveling scum. I ought to run you in right now.
All right. He worked at Ludwig shipping. He tried to push something on one of my boys. I swear it. So what are you going to do about it, copper?
Well, why should I tell you?
Maybe this'll help.
I still don't think I should tell you.
Can you spot me at 20? How about now?
All right, I'm going down to Ludwig's office. I'll find out if you're telling the truth. It was about 4 p.m. when I returned to police squad. I figured to stop by and see what the lab boys had come up with on Nordberg's jacket. The one they'd found in the dock. You can tell a lot from fiber samples if they aren't too wet. And I was hoping in this case we wouldn't come up dry.
Hey, look out!
Anybody catch the license plate? Anybody get a look at the driver? Take the names of everybody here for questioning. I gotta get inside. Hi, Ed. Ted, you got those fiber samples yet?
Shh, we got some action out here.
What's up?
We're testing that new anti-graffiti wall.
Well, it looks like we've got a few customers.
It's set to react when the spray hits the sensors.
You've done it again. Mazel tov.
Good work, Ted. What will you lab boys think of next?
Now that you mention it, here's something we developed only yesterday. To the casual observer, an ordinary shoe. But in actuality, makes quite a handy weapon. And everything a cop in the field would need. We call it the Swiss Army shoe.
That's great, Ted. What about the fiber sample?
Let me just show you one more thing, Frank. You see these cufflinks I'm wearing? Well, they're not just cufflinks. Each one fires a single pin-sized dart that knocks out your victim for a few minutes, but does no permanent damage. Here, let me demonstrate on Ed.
Huh? Ted! Why?
Don't worry, he'll be up and around in no time. Why don't you take a pair, Frank?
Well, actually, I could use another pair of cufflinks.
Good, I think you'll like them.
You want this, Chief?
Yes, thank you, Al.
There's something on the side of your mouth, Al. No, the other side.
As you requested, Frank, we took some fiber samples from Nordberg's jacket. I'm afraid it doesn't look good.
What do you mean?
Take a look for yourself.
I can't see anything.
Use your open eye, Frank.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
At first glance, it would appear to be only the normal cotton fibers. But when we focused in closer, we discovered a fine white powder. We tested it. Pure heroin.
How well do you know Nordberg, Frank?
We're partners for 9 years, and he's my best friend.
I know, Frank, but we can't allow personal feelings to get in the way of duty.
Are you saying that Nordberg is a...
I'm telling you that the Queen arrives here the day after tomorrow. If the press should pick this up with Nordberg still part of the force, it could be embarrassing to the police and the city. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm giving you 24 hours to clear Nordberg.
Oh, this is a rare samurai pen, a gift from Emperor Hirohito. Unbreakable, impervious to everything but water. Its value is beyond estimation.
That's fascinating.
But I'm sure you didn't pay me this visit to hear a lecture on fine art, Lieutenant. To what do I owe the honor?
I'm investigating the attempted murder of one of your dock workers. A man named Nordberg, a police officer.
He's still alive, then?
He was shot 6 times. Fortunately, the bullets missed every vital organ, and the salt water preserved him until he was found.
So they were able to So they were able to get him to the hospital in time.
Yes, he's in the intensive care ward at Our Lady of the Worthless Miracle.
Well, this certainly comes as a shock to me, Lieutenant. But as you know, I am not the kind of man who takes this type of thing lightly. And there is no room in my organization for any type of criminal activity. Look out there. A vast commercial development built by me. Do you have any idea what was out there just 5 years ago?
Yeah!
You bet you do. Orange groves, acres of them, as far as the eye could see. But now, of course, that land is able to generate 10 times the amount of profit per square foot. Are you all right, Lieutenant? Here, let me get you some Kleenex. Has this officer, what's his name, Norberg, been able to tell you anything?
Well, of course, he hasn't been able to tell us a thing so far. But as soon as he regains consciousness, we'll see if he can still play the guitar.
I beg your pardon?
I've taken up too much of your time already. I'd like to look at your employment records now and speak to someone in personnel, if you don't mind, of course.
Of course. Dominique, will you please send in Miss Spencer?
Yes, sir.
As you know, I am quite busy making last-minute arrangements for the royal visit, but I'll have my assistant provide you with anything you need.
You've been very cooperative. I'll make a note of that in my report.
My pleasure. Miss Spencer, this is Lieutenant Frank Drebin from Police Squad.
Hello, Mr. Drebin.
Hello. Her hair was the color of gold in old paintings. She had a full set of curves and the kind of legs you'd like to suck on for a day. She was giving me a look I could feel in my hip pocket. Yep, this was starting to get interesting.
Please welcome internationally renowned opera star Enrico Palazzo. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us honor America as Mr. Palazzo will now sing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail in the twilight's glad gleaming, whose bright stripes and broad stars in the perilous night on our ramparts we watch. And the rockets they glare, but of bombs in the air, they prove to the night that we still had our way. Oh, sing us ragtime banner wave over all that is free. We're the home of the land and the land of the free.